you're a veteran, active duty service member, or even the surviving spouse, the VA loan is one of the most powerful tools to help you buy a home with zero down. But there are a few things you need to know before jumping in. I'm Don Gomez, a real estate broker here in Weber and Davis County, Utah, helping buyers just like you make smart moves in today's market. Today, we're breaking down the top 6 things you absolutely need to know when using the VA loan to buy your home. Let's dive in and unlock the door to home ownership. Number 1. Eligibility and entitlement. This is your starting point. A VA loan isn't automatic. You need to meet specific service requirements. Think of it as your ticket to ride. First things first, determine your eligibility. You can do this easily by applying for a certificate of eligibility or COE. Hit up the VA website, or even better, your lender can help you with this. Don't skip this step. Know where you stand. Now let's talk entitlement. This basically tells lenders how much the VA will guarantee if, life throws a curveball. Most of you will have full entitlement, which is fantastic news. Full entitlement means the VA doesn't technically cap how much you can borrow without a down payment. Sounds amazing, right? It is. But remember, lenders still have their own limits and will look at your finances. Entitlement helps you understand your potential borrowing power, especially for pricier homes. Knowing this up front sets realistic expectations. Number 2, let's talk about the biggest advantage, no down payment. With a VA loan, you can finance 100% of your home's purchase price, which is a huge win, especially in today's market. But that doesn't mean you won't have any upfront costs. You still need to cover things like closing costs, home inspections, and an appraisal. The good news, some of these can be negotiated or covered by the seller, especially if you work with a great agent who knows how to leverage your VA benefits. Now, here's something a lot of buyers don't realize. The VA has strict appraisal guidelines. They want to make sure the home is safe, sound, and move-in ready. This means fixer-uppers can be tricky, because if the home has to meet minimum property requirements, or NPRs, things like roof issues, peeling paint, or missing handrails could cause problems. If the house doesn't pass the VA appraisal, the seller might have to make repairs, or you may need to find a different home. Number 4, unlike conventional loans, VA don't require private mortgage insurance, PMI, which can save you hundreds of dollars per month. But there is a one-time VA funding fee, unless you're exempt. The funding fee varies based on your down payment, if any, and whether you've used a VA loan before or not. The good news is it can be rolled into your loan so you don't have to pay it up front. Number 5, VA loans are more flexible with credit score than conventional loans, but most lenders look for a 620 or higher. And while the VA doesn't have a hard debt-to-income ratio, most lenders prefer it to be 41% or less, meaning your total monthly debts shouldn't eat up too much of your income. But here's the deal. If your score is a little lower, don't stress. Some lenders can approve VA loans with scores in the 500s under the right conditions. That's why it's so important to talk to a lender who understands VA financing. Number 6, last but not least, you can't use a VA loan for an investment property or vacation home. It has to be strictly for your primary residence. So here's a cool loophole. If you buy a multi-unit property up to 4 units, you can live in one unit and rent the others out. This is a game changer because you could have tenants helping you cover your mortgage while still using the VA benefits. Pretty awesome, right? Alright, so now you know the top 6 things about VA loans, but there's still so much more to learn. If you're thinking about buying a home with a VA loan in Weber and Davis County, Utah, I'd love to help you find the perfect home and make the process as smooth as possible. Drop a comment below with your questions, DM or text me VA for a private consultation, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more home buying tips.